Liu Bei now controls the lands of Shu. But before any stability could be achieved, Cao Cao leads an attack into Hanzhong. Placed in charge of defending Hanzhong is Liu Bei's newly appointed general, Ma Chao. For Ma Chao, Cao Cao is a hated enemy, responsible for the annihilation of his family. Alright, so here's the next stage, the Battle of Tongate. And in order to unlock this tale, the Fury of Ma Chao, you have to play Act 4, but go straight into the campaign of Chengdu, and make sure you defeat the reinforcement troops. Well, more specifically, Ma Chao or Peng De, depending on where you're at. What I mean is, if you unlocked Ma Chao already, then you have to defeat Peng De, he'll be there instead. But if you haven't, then defeat Ma Chao. Plain and simple. But anyway, here it is, the Battle of Tongate, and yeah, so here we go. Alright, and as always, I'm going to change characters, and we're going to actually go for a unique item, and that is the Shadow Harness. And what better way to unlock that item, and what better way to play this stage by playing as Ma Chao. I mean, I was going to play as Zhao Yun to finish it off, but I actually rather play as Ma Chao. I'll probably play as Zhao Yun in the next part, if not the next after. I know I said that already, but, you know, I gotta figure out what I need to do in the next part. Like, if I'm not mistaken, it's the same stuff for the Fall of Wu. But anyway, here we go. Oh, and since Ma Chao has a second model, might as well. So there you go. And equipment, weapon. Oh, yeah, I can show off the weapon. Here's the level 4 items. Tiger Amulet will do that. Bodyguards are still at 8. The objectives, we have to defeat Cao Cao to win. If I die, or if we run out of time, we lose. It's a game over. Plain and simple. Unit info. So you got me, well, Ma Chao, which is me, basically, Doi, with Ma Dai and Peng De. Han Sui with Li Kan, Yan Qiu, and Ho Shan. Then Cheng Yin, Cheng Yi, and then for Cao Cao's units, you got Cao Cao with Jia Shu and Shu Zhu, Shu Huang with Yu Jin, Cao Ren, Dian Wei, Zhao Yuan, Cao Hong with Zhu Ling. Alright. And let's do it. And hopefully nothing like bullshit happens, because this is my second time trying to go for this item. And I horrifically failed, just because the movement of the AIs fucked me over to the extreme. So what you want to do here, in order to lock that said item, we're going to go for the Shadow Harness. First things first, we have to defeat all 4 generals in the southeast. So Cao Ren, Dian Wei, Zhao Yuan, and Cao Hong. And you can also defeat Zhu Ling if you want. That's what I'm going to do. No particular order. So do that. And like I said, this is the second time I'm doing this. I'm going to let you know right now. The reason why I screwed up, I shit you not. When I say this, the cutscene, because the main thing you need to make sure you gotta do is make sure Han Sui does not defect to Cao Cao. I mentioned in my Dynasty Warriors 3 Let's Perfect that you could actually prevent Han Sui to defect, well, from defecting in this game. Well, you gotta make sure that cutscene will happen. You gotta delay that cutscene basically. And believe it or not, it took 90 seconds for them to meet. I shit you not. If that happens to you, if you're trying to unlock the Shadow Harness, I highly recommend you starting all over, because there's no chance in hell, unless you're fucking fast and defeating everybody, there's no fucking chance in you getting it. So that's 1 down, 3 to go. Well, 4 if you include Shu Ling. Alright, Zhu Ling's down. Alright, we'll go for Cao Hong next. There he is. I would say, was that a fucking bomb? What, there's a bomb baiter here? Well, that's another one down. Now we need Cao Ren and then well, Dian Wei, then Cao Ren. Don't even try it. Alright, Dian Wei's down.
I'll pull back for now.
What the actual fuck? Alright, now Cao Ren. Yeah, that was bullshit. I don't know how that happened.
Why do you rush to your death?
Let us join
That was
our allies.
that was so fucking weird. Alright, now Cao Ren. Alright, he's down.
I shall withdraw this time.
Alright, so far so good. Nothing funny happening, which is good. And we'll go for Huang next. And Yu Jin, and then go from there. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say. So, oh yeah, right. Let me continue on with what you need to do to get the Shadow Harness. So since we did that, the next thing we want to do is defeat Shu Huang and Yu Jin. That's the next thing. And then, in some way, shape, or form, Cao Cao and Han Sui will meet up. And this case hasn't happened yet. But it will happen. And then after we defeat these two, we want to go and defeat Jia Shu and Shuju. You don't have to worry about Shuju to an extent because 9 times out of 10, he'll pretty much challenge you to a duel. And believe it or not, that's actually one of those duels where I actually get my ass kicked. I don't know if it's going to happen here, we'll see. But anyway, after all that, you need to defeat as many troops as you possibly can. And make sure Cao Cao's morale is all the way down to 1. And then there'll be some dialogue with Han Sui after the cutscene with Han Sui and Cao Cao. And, well, he needed to quit showing the fuck up.
What magnificent strength!
Well, there you go. I'll take the white horse for now. Actually, isn't the other one faster? Yeah, I feel like this one's a little bit faster. But anyway, we'll move on and, let's secure this gate just to play it safe. That was really weird. And, nope, that wasn't what I was looking for. There we go. And then Han Sui, you know what? Let's get Han Sui and Cao Cao to meet now. Because we can actually defeat Jiashu and Shuju very quickly. You just need to make sure that it doesn't happen that fucking fast. And you need to make sure that... Oh, we can defeat Jiashu right now, actually. But you need to make sure that Han Sui's morale doesn't get any lower. Because if it does, then it'll actually trigger his defection very fucking quickly. Alright, there we go.
We must not fall behind. Amazing.
And if you really want to trigger that cutscene that badly, because, well, we're going for the Shadow Harness, so we kind of have to. You can always give him a little push, because if I'm not mistaken, in these games, they don't go back to the original spot.
Hello, my friend. Cao Cao, why have you come? We are enemies now.
You wound me, Han Sui. We are old friends, you and I. Must the chaos come between us too?
And we should be good right now.
What? Lord Han Sui was meeting with Cao Cao?
And we'll wait for a little bit, because we should be good. And we'll defeat Shuju, because Shuju's all the way back at the main base. And we'll very slowly we'll very slowly drop Cao Cao's morale. And then there should be some type of dialogue with Han Sui. Depending on what he says will determine what he'll do. If he says something about Ma Chao being suspicious, he'll defect. If he says anything about Ma Chao being like a son to him, he might as well duel Shuju. But yeah, if if Han Sui says something about Ma Chao is like a son to him, he will not defect, and that's exactly what we're looking for. I mean, we could actually complete the stage with not Ma Chao. Why am I saying Ma Chao? Han Sui not defecting, but we need to actually see that dialogue. Goodbye. That seemed a little too easy.
Oh no, I lost.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's because I actually had a level 1 weapon when I played the stage. Alright, so Cao Cao's morale's down to 4. It's gonna be 3 really soon. I take that back. So, we got that. And if for some reason you fail, if you're trying to go for the item that is, then obviously start over. And when Han Sui defects, not only he'll defect, but the sub-officers will defect, even though, if I'm not mistaken, in the other games they don't defect. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I don't remember 5 fully to really remember it, but I know in 3, Han Sui doesn't, well, not Han Sui, Han Sui does defect, but not Li Kan, Yan Xiu, and Ho Xuan.
Wow, look at all these horses. Catch them. These horses will be ours.
Alright, so we got that, and then I really don't understand the effect of that cutscene, because usually when that happens, Cao Cao's morale decreases, and then for some weird reason, our entire army's morale decreases. I mean, what the actual fuck? But anyway, we need one more star dropped from Cao Cao, and we'll be good. And also, we need to trigger that little fortress cutscene where that ice fortress or gate appeared, and Ma Chao had no fucking clue about it. Yeah, so far so good. And we have it down to 1. And, you know, just for safe insurance, let's drop it down to 0. And then after that, you should be able to trigger it. Well, not trigger it, but when Han Sui starts to talk about the whole defection, it should be triggered where he shouldn't defect. And if it doesn't work, then, well, for me in this case, I did something wrong. But I don't think I did. Like I said, this is the second time of me doing it. And the only reason why I fucked up is because for some miraculous reason, they approach each other, not even in the first 2 minutes in. I mean, what the fuck? Alright, I should be good now. That is if I don't get knocked off my horse. And then this is when the waiting game begins. But I'll wait right by the what is it? I'll wait right by the item because everything is triggered. We defeated all of the generals in this particular section here. We defeated Shu Huang and Yu Jin. We triggered the cutscene with Cao Cao and Han Sui. We defeated Jiashu and Shuju, and his morale is down to 1. Well, nothing. So we should be good. We just need to wait for Han Sui to decline Cao Cao's offer to join him. Oh yeah, and we also triggered the cutscene where the ice fortress or the ice gate appeared out of nowhere. This one here. So, yeah. Anyway. So now we wait. Yeah, so I'm just waiting. I mean, I don't know what really to say at the moment. But yeah. Just I'm just glad that I don't know. I don't know what to really say, but I mean, I see a couple messages here and there on my phone and Skype that I want to answer, but obviously I'm recording, so we got that. And then, I mean, yes, I'm glad that I'm doing Dynasty Warriors 4. I think I said it already, but I'll say it again. And, shit. How long has it been? Okay, 15 minutes. When did he actually, yeah, when did he actually approach Han Sui? I'm gonna assume it's gonna be around... Do I really have to wait for another 3 minutes? I hope not. Oh, no. That would be terrible. But, it sucks. So I'm just gonna go around and double check that I grabbed the Musu wine. I mean, I have nothing else better to do. I just gotta wait for, what is it? I just gotta wait for Han Sui's dialogue to go through. So there, I'll just take care of that quickly. Ah, jeez. I mean, do I have to go over there? I mean, I know I did it. He would have defected by now. If I failed. And I know I didn't.
Ma Chao is like a son to me. Did you really think such a ploy would work on me?
There you go. Now I have to go all the way around. Just my luck. And I actually had to wait for another 2 minutes. So, not that bad. And ironically enough, pretty much everybody is already at Cao Cao. So, there's no need for me to really go charging out like that. I mean, the only person that's really over at the main base is Cheng. And Cao Cao has absolutely no morale. So, yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god. This has been a crazy Let's Defect so far. And I'm curious to know what the hell is going to happen after. I mean, not after this, but... Well, yeah, after this, but way in deep end when I'm going for the level 10 and 11 weapons. But anyway, we got the item right there. It's the Shadow Harness. And pretty much what that does is when you have that equipped, whether it's the horse that you start with or a horse that you pick up and move on, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it works too, to an extent. No matter what, when you're on the horse, you won't be knocked off. Okay, let me rephrase that because there are some things that you can actually get knocked off with despite having the Shadow Harness. Pretty much any troop that tries to knock you off, like by jump attacking you, so to speak, or by a fucking arrow, it won't knock you off. So think of the golden harness, except it's pretty much for everything, basically, with the exception of nature elements like boulders and geysers. I'm pretty sure geysers and boulders, well, I know boulders will knock you off. Geysers, I'm not entirely sure. And then the other one, I'm thinking off the top of my head that is some type of element to it. Oh yeah, bombs. I'm not entirely sure if those knock you off or not, but I know boulders definitely do. And I might experiment with that later on. Once I get the item, of course. Because I technically don't have it yet. Yes, I picked it up, but I actually have to complete the stage and not die or run out of time. But I already did that, so we're set.
My ambition still burns strong.
And that's a win. Alright, so that took quite a bit. That should be a good 20 minutes. I mean, my timer says 24 and change. It might be a little bit less than that when I actually edit everything, well, edit the parts out, like the beginning and end parts of, you know, the unneeded stuff. But anyway, yeah, 17 minutes and 15 seconds. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So anyway, let's see what we got. I know we only got 2 or 3 items. Huang's bow level 1. We already have one, so we don't have to worry about that. Tiger ammo level 1. Well, Taurus ammo level 2. Okay. I've been getting a lot of shitty items lately. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, is this just shitty luck? I don't know. But here's the Shadow Harness. And we're definitely going to be using that from here on out. I promise you that, because that's going to be 100% helpful. So, yeah. Anyway, we defeated 114. Well, we have a KO count of 114. Where the opponent count, we pretty much defeated everybody, so we're set for that. And then we should have probably a good 4,500 points, maybe 4,000 at most. Well, at least about 4,364. Okay, I wasn't that off. And that should send us to rank 10. Should. Yep. There we go. And we have more than enough to get to level 5. We might have enough to get to level 6. We'll see. Ooh. So 649 points away from the level 6. So the next time we play as Ma Chao, we should be able to get it very, very quickly. But anyway, we'll continue on. And I think that's it with the bodyguard level. I mean, why do I think the level's max is 20? I don't know. We'll wait. We'll see. Anyway, we'll save. And we'll overwrite the first one. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and I'll see you in the next part where we'll take on if it's the Fall of Wu, then we're definitely going to be going straight into that one because I want to get the tails taken care of as quickly as I can. So with that being said, we'll be playing the Battle Yiling. So yeah, peace out.